On today's video, I show you why Lifeline is top tier now that she's been buffed. My teammates drop solo.
Absolutely.
And we ask the most important question of all, did the changes in the new ranked split actually make it fun again? But first, if I was going to jump into competitive, I needed a warm-up, a reminder on how to be the best skills ever! And to do that, I needed the chaos of quick play, and of course, we did it in solo queue. Ouch. Okay, but let's test the range of Lifeline's drone and see how far I can stretch this while throwing it. Alright, well, so long as they burn. My leg! Well, that was awful, but Wraith gave me a taste of my own medicine, and I impatiently waited on the drone doing its job so I could return to the fray. Dynamic revives are why Lifeline is just built different. Ow! You're punching me, yeah? You think fists are better than bullets, do you? I'm out of ammo. It was all down to our Wraith, who could easily mop up this mess. That is, unless she decides to do a finisher in front of another enemy. The warm-up hadn't gone as planned, but at least I'd gotten myself into the mindset of reviving my teammates all the while retaining my spirit beast of an orc warrior roaring with delight at the start of every battle. Maybe I should start thinking more like a high elf when I play Raid Shadow Legends on mobile, but also crossplay for PC. There's so many champions to collect, and each faction has its own backstory, with those high elves fighting off an orc invasion only for a Lord of Darkness to corrupt a load of the elves and turn them evil, and you can make them all play nice while fighting your way through the content in this game. Right now I'm working on getting as much loot as possible from the toughest dragon boss in the game at stage 25, but the key to my success is a legendary champion called Deliana, and Raid are giving her away for free. You just need to log in for 7 days between now and July 28th, and she's yours. There's also a promo code MyDeliana where you can instantly push her to level 50. There's so much to do in Raid, and I love sitting down to work out how I'm going to get through the next level of Doom Tower or start chasing rewards in the events and tournaments. The game is updated all the time, and with new champions, skins and events coming up this month, there's never been a better time to get started, because if you click my link in the description or scan the QR code right here, new players will receive a free starter pack worth almost $30 and a free epic champion, Aina, along with some awesome loot as well, and you will find your rewards in your inbox here for the next 30 days only. In Season 12, I hit Diamond, but last season, I quit competitive after getting hard stuck in Bronze on the first week and taking way too long to hit Gold. I was done with that, but this time I was nervous about stepping back into Ranked, and only once my shots were finding their mark would my confidence be raised to the point where I felt like I could compete. But now is my moment, because I flung my squad into the bowels of Energy Depot and decided that if we can survive this place, we can survive anywhere. So now is a bad time for me to get separated from my team when Newcastle turned back to help Pathfinder, and I ran into a squad alone. Hang on, Pathfinder, I'm on my way. What? 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 Grenades! Grenades everywhere! Here you go, Path. Good luck, every man for himself! I was being chased by 2 enemies, and my timing had to be perfect. Bad time to cancel a shield cell racked. Oh well, if I wasn't ready for ranked, I'd never be. So without further ado, let the Season 13 World's Edge Road to Diamond begin. day one of the season split and the vibes were wholesome from the get-go.
Good luck, have fun!
Ah, thank you. You too.
Thank you!
Now, with me as the jump master, there was no way I'd be jumping into Fragment in ranked, despite where my eager teammates pinged. No, we'd be going somewhere civilized, but I'd have to appease them somehow, yes. I love a siphon, but no, this game fell apart straight away, and one by one, off they went to Fragment by solo dropping. Guys, it's ranked.
Oops! Sorry!
Yeah, you sound it, pal. And the course correct was the only chance we had at salvaging ranked points, but it turned out I had bigger problems. The dreaded red slash of server lag, meaning the only way I could rid myself of this was a quick restart of the game. And by the time I returned, rushing towards my teammates didn't feel like one of my better ideas because train station was brimming with enemies and... yeah, both down. Well, the latency didn't feel that great anyway, so now it was time to YOLO. I mean, maybe my squad deserves a chance and maybe they don't, but I'm gonna give it to them anyway. I bought Horizon the time they needed. They got our banners and the resurrection was a success. Perhaps I was wrong about my solo dropping maniac teammates, but no sooner had the thought of looting arisen than Horizon pinged a squad fighting nearby. Looting hadn't exactly gone as well as we would have liked, and Revenant opted to look around a bit more, but Horizon didn't care. Apparently it was time for fighting, and a full squad was lingering at the top of Harvester. I knew what was coming next, so tried to back up my teammate who stared down 3 opponents bravely, and Revenant, well, he was still catching up.
Something, you fool of a took! What in the name of Faramir is going on here?
Yes, who would have thought that 3 people would jump on your head like that? But now we were pinned down at the edge of the ring and... welcome to Ranked Solo Queue in Season 13, but it couldn't begin like this. My first session wasn't about to be tainted by that horrible experience, so I flung myself back into the queue. While many may die inside at seeing a bald wraith in their squad, I did not. Mainly because you cannot kill that which is already dead, and with hopes of a second life swelling in my heart, we dropped towards Lava Siphon, and hope simmered as the jump master did not even flinch while a second squad landed on our heads, which is when I took a quick detour. The first fight was ours and I could not decide on whether to rock the flatline or the R301 as my mid-range weapon and ended up living with that indecision by taking both of them. Then the nightmare from before continued as I was late to the next party while my teammates walked straight into a trap.
Oh, bro, I choked so bad. Oh my god, that was one shot. Lifeline here. Last. Oh my god, I choked so bad. Rest, Poppy.
I gave Wraith the tactical crouch of celebration and sped towards the beacon with the nod of assurance that Octane's banner was safe in my pocket. As expected, the resurrection ship brought with it hungry enemies who wanted to scope out the fresh meat and try to secure easy points. I assumed that my new friends would want to escape, but that just shows you how much I know about the players of Apex Legends. Give Octane a gun and he's ready to rock and roll.
Push that kid, push that.
hunters now became the hunted, with a lone Newcastle now regretting his decision. We'd make him pay for approaching that beacon. We booted him back to the lobby, but a new team set upon us, and two of us just had our shields obliterated. Octane down again, but Wraith had a plan for a portal rescue.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What would you do here, guys? Would you exit the scene or stand your ground? The choice was obvious. Yeah, I tried to shoot someone with a care package and it didn't work. Wraith ran from round one ring damage. I stayed. Success on all fronts, enemies defeated, Octane respawned, but then, when we looted the staging area, Octane pinged a level 4 heavy mag that Wraith just pinched. Which would be fine if they had a heavy weapon, but he didn't.
I don't have heavy ammo, by the way. I'm looking for a flatline.
After convincing Wraith to give up the mag, I was hurting so badly for heavy ammo, and then when he took the stack in the bin, yoink!
Bruh. 30 seconds.
And with all that sorted out, we headed towards countdown for round 3 with 7 squads left and positive ranked points. Already this was turning out better than the last ranked split on day 1, and I had also forgotten that running 2 assault rifles isn't a good idea, and when my teammate heard a fight kicking off in Skyhook, I would soon be wishing for a shotgun or an SMG.
You know that I'm here.
As our opponents burned in the building across the way, Wraith boldly ran in with a portal, which I gladly took. I'm a kingdom for an R99, come on now! Ow, never mind. The gold mag on the flatline auto-reloaded it, so back we go! Hey, I'm the healer here! Ah, fine, fill your boots, pal. May as well just go to the ring because it's not worth a fight outside the zone with 4 squads left on the map, surely!
Enemy over there. Hey, those bad guys over there. Targets are out.
Bad.
He's saying back, right?
Bad, bro.
Pad, right.
What?
Bad out. Got trouble here. Hands up. We're not alone.
Whilst I respected the aggression, this did not feel like the play.
This is the painful one, man.
Just us and one other team. We were now in the one place though that you don't want to be, running from a late game ring, because there's always another team who plays position, and it wasn't us. A disappointing end, but the fact that I got top 2 in a ranked game felt amazing on the first day of the split, and I moved into Silver 3 with ease. Several games and a sponsored stream later, I found myself in Silver 1 with a game that made me see Lifeline's ultimate potential. But if you'll indulge me with something for just a moment, I'd like to ask you a question for the comments below. Tell me, have you had an uninstall moment this season yet? You know what I'm talking about, one where you look at everything that's happened to you across one game and then think, yeah, that's it. Perhaps Apex Legends is just not my game. Let me quickly show you mine, because this series of events is going to give my therapist hours of material, and in this game, it wasn't the fact that we were outside the ring getting completely destroyed, although it didn't help that I couldn't work out why my drone wasn't working on poor Gibraltar, only for a Watson to pop him with a triple take. No, and even though the ring got me my killing blow on the Watson instead of me actually shooting them, and a Gibraltar bled out, Caustic disconnected and didn't come back, none of these things by themselves made me angry, not at all. But when we made it out of the ring and found ourselves with only one squad left to eliminate, my moment would soon arrive. Gutter tier aiming, but Gibraltar hadn't given up on me, because that's what teammates do. Gibby ho! No, the res failed. Help me! Okay, the uninstall was definitely forming now, but then the brass neck of my enemies, where one of them snuck behind us to the respawn beacon and stuck a res? How dare they? That'll teach those scallywags, but the ring was our biggest enemy now. Or was it? Yeah, it turned out that the lone warrior with the sentinel was the true nemesis, and this was my uninstall moment of the season. A series of events can truly lead us to feeling that the divine prefers to watch us suffer, but humbled as I was, it eventually dawned on me after my stream yesterday that what's the point in playing Lifeline if you can't use the most important part of her kit? Because clutching with this legend isn't about securing the most eliminations, it's about pulling off an infuriating number of something else. Pathfinder landed on top of the thermal station but ran into resistance. I wanted to help, but all I had was a charge rifle. It would have to do.
Heroes never die.
What was this feeling rushing through me? Endorphins born of being the mother hen of a ranked squad? It was amazing, and I realized that my new role would perhaps allow me to enjoy the best of both worlds, because the key to making the most of Lifeline's auto-revive skill would mean staying out of harm's way, and what better way to cause mischief from a distance than to use the charge rifle? But an explosion behind me spelled trouble and my teammates were being attacked. I needed to control myself and not jump on anyone's head. It was working. Here you go, Pathy boy, heal up. Normally, multiple assists are quite frustrating, but I didn't feel that today. All I felt was the best motto of all. If you guys attack, Ragtag will protect!
Enemy shields broken.
Turned out that my pokes were not enough to entice my wary teammates to push. 6 squads left and they fancied a bit of crafting. Well, Mother Hen Tag will just scout the land, and the fight I had interfered with before it was still going on the ring's edge. Still no interest from my teammates. They had their eyes fixed elsewhere, and when one of them magnanimously pinged the Mastiff, my instincts kicked in and Insta-dip was activated. But there was a fight close at hand, and leaving my squad behind was not an option. 4 squads left now. It was time for battle.
Hostile spotted.
I'm spotted.
Absolutely beamed, and it almost cost us the game from leaving the back line. I needed to get my thirst under control. As round 3 closed and my carefree squad attacked staging, I did my very best to provide overwatch from the railings above. There was no way it was going down there. You guys can burn. I mean, I've got your back, guys. Don't worry about it. Time was against us now. Only 2 of the squads left and a huge chunk of ranked points at stake. The edge of the ring was no place to be at this stage of the game. And then it happened. Don't you worry, robot assassin. I'm not leaving you no matter what. Now it was just us and them. Bad time to peek. Almost threw the game away in an instant. And there you have it. The moral of this tale is take long-range weapons, let your teammates die before you do. Always stay out of the way of trouble, and you're going to rank up to Diamond, maybe even Masters this season. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one. Later.